This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Hi guys, it's Pacman from the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travis D.
And I am the faction slayer, Nubby the Amazing Turtle.
Battle Royale champion for 1,787 days, and the voice that just gave Nubby that number is none other than the man who has held this LIM championship for 183 days, giving this long-winded intro because I'm not on this freaking show anymore, Pacman.
Yeah,
What's up, guys?
Sorry, I'm messaging a friend.
What day is it?
183 for me, 1,787 for you.
No, I'm asking what day it is.
Oh, what day is today?
Oh, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
Sunday.
Just freaking wrestling.
On a Sunday. Holy shit.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, fucking, because, one day, it's weird because I came and make the joke we're accommodating Pac-Man because I just fucking woke up from a nap. That made us late to record anyways. But, yeah, we got to do this to accommodate fucking Pac-Man.
Yeah, work schedule change.
Yeah!
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 Yeah.
Next week there will be no JFW. Kinda. We are still gonna have a JFW this weekend because there is a pay-per-view happening this weekend. Or is that next weekend? Fuck, now I can't remember. No, is it this weekend? No, it's next weekend.
It's next weekend. So you'll be recording Saturday morning.
So next Saturday there's a WWE pay-per-view. Is that Money in the Bank, I guess?
No.
Clash at the Castle? I don't fucking remember.
I got you. I have
it's
the
a
power of the internet.
It's the PLE.
Oh, it's Battlegrounds.
Oh, pointless.
It's fucking.
But
It's Sunday. It's actually
they're going back
Sunday.
They're actually back to Sunday. That's what they're supposed to be doing now.
Yeah, yeah. So there will be a JFW Travis D. Dizzle J show on Saturday for the Sunday pay-per-view Battlegrounds. But there won't be a show next week. We'll be taking a break, but we'll be back the following week and everything. Shows are still going to air Monday night, or I don't know. When the fuck did we figure out when we're actually doing it during the summer?
I think we were doing Sundays.
Are we doing Sundays going? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be, so during the summer, fucking Pac-Man's fucking everything up. During the summer, our shows come out on Sunday, and then once Labor Day hits again, we'll be back on Mondays. So you guys got our shows early.
Yay!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah. You got to make up for next week. Otherwise,
Yeah.
We're only doing this one time now, right?
Oh yeah, we had to bring it back for one more. I don't know how it's gonna work with IPW shows. But I guess it'll just be that evening. I guess I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though.
Got this. We got this.
As far as tonight though, I know we got to cover results for IPW. I guess you got results from Defiant from earlier today.
Yep.
You know, we got a bunch of matches coming up this week and everything. Before we dive into any match cards and any results and everything, I do want to talk about one particular show that's happening this week, and that's ARW. Not so much the match card yet. We'll get into that. But I want to talk about an idiot of a fucking fan who, for some reason, wants to get really fucking mouthy. And it kind of goes back to a conversation that me and Pax had on this freaking show over the weekend. That it kind of goes with the same thing in the sense of me and Pax have known each other for a little bit now, and we have an interesting friendship.
I would say so.
Yeah. I didn't like you at first. Thought you were annoying as fuck.
I thought you were very mean to me.
I was very mean to you. I still am.
Yay.
It doesn't
you
matter.
still are.
Yeah,
But
it
it's in a
doesn't matter.
loving way.
Yeah, it is. It is because in all retrospect, everyone knows that I do like Nubby, and I do like a majority of the LIM, except fucking Giggles. He's still an idiot.
Not a better idiot, which you can buy that shirt on tpublic.com and the JFW store.
That's right. But one of the conversations we had on this freaking show was talking about how fans are becoming more involved in wrestling and how the LIM put in the work and put in the time to be part of what the business is now, and how there are some fans out there who don't want to do any of the work but want to get the accolades and basically just jump the line and become something in this fucking business. RPW has a fan just like that. We all know him. I don't gotta talk about him.
We don't need to say his name either.
We don't need to say his name. But ARW has a fan like that. And I do want to talk about him because it's an interesting concept when you get a fan like this dude. Let's call him Ched. So people, I don't really want to use his real name. So let's say Ched. When Ched sits there and feels that he's allowed to run his mouth and do what he wants, which every fan is. We've had that conversation a couple weeks ago with the Sky Blue conversation. There's a line that you just don't fucking cross. But as fans, you're entitled to your opinion and say what you want and do what you want to a certain extent. Now, with the fan did the Sky Blue, inappropriate, wrong, crossed the fucking line, got what he fucking deserved. Ched feels that he could say what he wants and does what he wants as he walks around the fucking wrestling shows in his sweatpants and Crocs, acting like he's entitled and allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. Which is fine. Live your life, bro, and enjoy your fucking self. But then you get to a point where you tell somebody, like me, that you don't want to hear from me, you don't want to talk to me, you don't want me talking to you, my opinion's irrelevant, I'm fat, I suck, nobody will hire me. Okay, that's fine. I respect the opinions of people, even if they're wrong, because I know they are. Because I am liked. I do work for a wrestling company. And there's a lot of people in this business that actually enjoy my company. And a lot of them are at ARW. Commentator, Josh. Ivan Manson likes me. Joey Boom Boom likes me. I think even the workhorses kind of like me. Bugsy James likes me. James Creed likes me. I think Nick Diamond likes me. I'm sure Eric likes me. But But it's fine. I respect your decision on us not having a conversation, and I'm fine with that. But do not fucking private message me and try to have a conversation with me. Because the thing is, and I try to be very, very nice to fucking people when it comes to fans. Like, I will joke with them, I will laugh with them, I'll have a good time with them. But I do not treat fans the same way I treat Pacman or Jay or Nubby, Steve. I try to be as reserved as possible out of respect for them, because sometimes they believe that this business is fucking real. And I like that. I like the fact that kayfabe can be seen as real sometimes. So when people come over and, you know, and Ched tells me that I'm going to lose my job because I'm ruining people's opportunities, and, you know, what other nonsense that he doesn't fucking make, whatever. I'm assuming he's talking about you and Freiburg, Nubby. I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't know. I guess you're his best friend. Who fucking knew? I don't.
I didn't know that. You're telling me this now for the first time.
Yeah. I'm well liked. I can't help that.
Yeah. And I'm not, and I said, I don't want to name names. So we'll just, for the sake of the conversation, we're going to call him Ched. Ched, who wears sweatpants and Crocs. Walks around shows like a fucking idiot. Dude tells me that if I go to ARW, I'm going to get arrested. I'll go to jail. People don't like me there. Not true. I did message the owner of the company, who's a very good friend of mine. I knew him for a very long time. I was a huge ARW supporter during the SCW ARW wars of 2018, 2019. Loved ARW. I apologize. I haven't been to an ARW show in quite some time. That's on me. But now I feel like I need to stop being nice and start being really honest with Ched. Because apparently what I'm doing about respecting his decision on us not talking and being nice to him and being appreciative of who he is just isn't fucking working. And if I have to be the person I was when I first started knowing the LIM, so be it. And I tried to have this conversation with him before we started recording, but he blocked me on fucking social media, because that's a grown-up fucking man thing to do. So kudos to you, Ched, for doing that. But I don't know if he listens to the podcast, and I pray to God Ched does, as he sits there in what I can only assume is like a race car bed in his sweatpants and Crocs, fucking feet bouncing back and forth because he's all happy-go-lucky that he doesn't have a care in the fucking world, because he knows that no matter what happens this Saturday, even after James Creed loses, he'll get another title shot next month, because why the fuck not? No disrespect to James Creed, but, you know, dude has more title shots in, 6 months than I think Nubby's had in his entire fucking career. No disrespect to you, Nubby, but I think it's wrong. But I try really hard to be a good person. I really do. And sometimes I go off the rails and I'm a little bit too aggressive, but I kind of rope it in. I kind of come together and I make sure that I'm doing the right thing. But if I'm not going to, be respected by doing it that way, then I'd rather be disrespected by just being myself. So fuck you, Ched, and your ideas of who you think I am. I will now, for the future, constantly bother you at the shows like you bother me and everybody else. There's not one person at these fucking shows that want to associate with you. You just fucking walk up to them and your stupid voice and your stupid fucking face and your stupid Crocs and your stupid fucking sweatpants And you just sit there as you're fucking tumbling fucking chairs at the front row because you don't know how to not kick a leg out from underneath the chair. And you look around for anyone to fucking try to help you because you're incapable of doing shit by yourself because you fucking suck. I will sit on a balcony at the Majestic and I will yell down to you, or I'll sit on a stage and wait for you to walk by and have a conversation with somebody that feels obligated to have a conversation with you because you bought a fucking ticket. But I'm not going to be nice to you anymore. And I'm not going to fucking respect you as a fucking fan because you're dog shit. And I'm sorry if I'm being mean, but you did it yourself because you couldn't just fucking listen to yourself and leave me the fuck alone. And ARW is this weekend. And you motivated me more to be there than ever fucking before. And my goal is to sit across the ring from where you're sitting. And I'm not going to watch one fucking match, but I'm going to stare at you the entire fucking time and watch you breathe through your fucking mouth and wondering what the fuck I'm doing over there. Why am I not arrested? Why am I not kicked out? How dare ARW allow me to sit there when one of 100 fucking people in that fucking crowd wants me fucking gone? So fuck you, Chad. You and your stupid fucking face, your fucking mouth breathing, eye fucking bugging, wandering around hoping to find a friend that you're never gonna fucking find. Your 6'7" fucking dog shit looking fucking body. You fucking goofy ass sweatpants wearing, croc wearing dipshit. Fuck you. And for anyone who has a problem with me saying all this, fuck you too. Because if you believe it is perfectly okay for Chad to come and make fun of my weight, call me fat, call me dumb, telling me people hate me, you're part of the fucking problem if you don't think I'm entitled to do the same exact fucking thing. So don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. And just be honest and say, yeah, I don't like Chad either. I don't like his unwashed clothes. I don't like the way he fucking chews with his mouth open. I don't like the fact that he probably still has baby teeth. Fuck Chad. You stupid idiot.
Now, Travis, the one thing that stuck out to me in all of that was the fact that you could be going to jail if you go to an ARW show.
I could be going to jail, yeah.
Now, here's the thing I want to just make sure you're aware of, just in case that were to come to pass.
Yeah.
Tony Gabagool's got this cousin, and a while back, he actually got these two kids out of being framed for murder. So if you need me to reach out to Gabagool's cousin Vinny, just let me know.
Yes, if you could. And also if you could reach out to his other cousin who owns the bake shop that has a lot of iron in it, I'd appreciate that too.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I pray to fucking God that if I make it to ARW this weekend, which I'm really fucking considering it, even though this is one of the weekends I have to do my real job, my outside of podcasting job. But I'm still thinking about making the trip and fucking going to ARW because I really, really want this fucking moron to call the police on me. Just for him to come up to me and be like, "That's the guy." I'm changing the voice because I don't want people to know who I'm talking about. And just for him to come to me, he's like, "Sir, this man says that you're not supposed to be here." Just so I can be like, he shouldn't fucking be here. Look at him. It's like somebody plucked the feathers off a fucking Big Bird. And there he fucking stands. That big beaked bitch. So. Nubby, I'm sorry that I'm bad-mouthing your friend. I know it's not appropriate.
Hey, you know what? He's not my friend. He's just somebody that I guess I could tolerate. But I guess I could tolerate a lot of people that I shouldn't.
In my mind, I know it's not physically possible, but in my mind, I feel like if I was at ARW, and seriously, I feel like if I'm at ARW and I'm talking to you, and he walks up and he's fucking upset that you're talking to me, that he just grabs you underneath his arm and runs away.
Well, we won't have to worry about that. We won't have to worry about that.
Your legs are kicking as he's fucking darting away. I don't know why that's fucking in my head right now, but that's all I fucking see. Like an ogre who fucking kidnaps a princess. Just underneath the fucking arm.
I'll be screaming for Snuffleupagus at that point.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. No. I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Look, I get it though. Like, so we have fun with people.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned somebody earlier. We still won't mention his name because we do it enough. And sometimes he just doesn't deserve recognition. Well, actually, he never does. But I just feel like fans today, and maybe back then, I can't remember, but definitely now, for sure. The fans, I get it. Engage all you want. Don't cross that line, especially when you're messaging people and you want to run that mouth. It's like, and you're saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
That has got to be the dumbest shit. Even if it's like typed out correctly.
Yeah, which it wasn't. Yeah.
If it made sense on paper,
yeah,
you're still acting like an asshole at this point.
Yeah.
Just stop.
It's ridiculous when you respond in a comment on Facebook and then go and message somebody. It's like one of the fucking other fans that I'm not a huge fan of will sit there and badmouth people on fucking social media. And then you respond to what they're saying just for them to fucking message you and be like, hey, don't say that about me. That's not nice. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You just went off on a tirade on fucking Facebook about how you want to beat the shit out of this guy and how he's a fucking loser. And all I said is, hey, man, he'll wipe the fucking floor with you. Just sit there and shut your mouth. But then you come over here and private message me saying I'm hurting your fucking feelings. Fuck you.
There is that old saying, and it's true to this day. If you can't dish it out, or if you can't take it, don't dish it out.
Yeah.
And people used to think like I was an idiot. Well, people still do.
But not a better idiot or just an idiot?
I'm the one that's the better idiot. You can buy that t-shirt.
So we all know I was a message board idiot back in the day. But the difference between me and everyone else is when I talk shit, I am actually at the shows and I'm waiting for somebody to say something.
Yeah.
Whereas people are just messaging, saying don't say that and whatnot, but you just said the same thing. I know all the shit I said. And I fully expect people to come up to me. If anything, the fucking roles were reversed then. I was there, front fucking row. I had my own shirt made. Everyone knew who I was. But not one motherfucker came up to me after all the shit I said. Yeah. Now you got people doing the exact opposite. And they're getting their feelings hurt because you just did the same fucking thing they did. People, wake the fuck up.
Yeah. So it's a new day for me. I'm happy not being that person anymore. And I was fine just being the business guy. Like, hey, I appreciate I appreciate your opinion. Hope you have a good fucking day. It's okay. No, fuck that. And if other companies don't want to hire me because of that, well, they're not hiring me because I'm not doing it now. I did have a job at fucking ARWPro for one show. Had a good fucking time. ARW wanted me to do commentary for them. It's just not everything worked out. I think the Ivan thing happened instead. I'm fine with just being at SCW. And here's the thing too. If for some reason this gets to a point where I feel like Chad's going to cause physical problems at shows, I'm not going to attack fucking Ched. I'm never, and I'm going to put it out here now. I will never have a wrestling match with Ched. I will never fight Ched. I'll never have a physical altercation with Ched because I don't need to fucking hurt Ched. I just don't need to. There's just no fucking point. There's no point in me to ever have a fucking physical altercation with fucking Ched. But if he decides that he wants to have a physical altercation with me, and I have to get security involved to have him fucking removed, and there comes a time where I have to tell SCW, hey, if he's allowed here, I will not be here, then so fucking be it. And if SCW chooses to allow him in because he buys a ticket and all this other stuff, then I just won't fucking be there anymore. Because I'm not going to be put into those situations where I have to constantly have to protect myself in a sense. And not so much from beating the shit out of Ched, from getting in trouble for beating the shit out of Ched. I don't think it'll ever come to that. But if it ever gets to a point where I'm going to have to go to SCW and, hey, listen, you're going to tell Ched he's not allowed to come here anymore. Because this is escalating into something it shouldn't be. Again, I don't think it's going to happen. Because Ched is a huge talker. He's not an actual actions guy. And I don't think anyone who wears Crocs is ready for fucking battle. But
Hear that, Smiley?
Yeah, the fact that he said Smiley makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Unless he fucking flips that back piece down and goes into all-wheel drive. No, fuck no. Nobody who flips their fucking shoes on is ready for fucking war. Like, I'm sorry. It's just a fact. That's why wrestling shoes have laces. Nobody's slipping them on and going out to fucking do the show. Except for Snook Ace barefooted, but it's whatever. Or Solo, whatever. Kevin Von Erich. Again, my point's not being made. Anyways, yeah, if you listen to the show, and again, I don't know if you do or not. I really don't. I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. If you don't, fuck yourself. If you do, fuck yourself. I don't care. Just know that if I ever am at an ARW show, my focus is not to have any conversations with you. No, I won't really sit across the ring from you and stare at you the entire fucking time, because I'd rather go and watch Nick Diamond defend his ARW championship that he won from James Creed. Or watch Nick Diamond defend his ARW championship that he retained against James Creed. Or to watch Nick Diamond wrestle and defend his ARW championship against other people who may actually get a title shot other than James Creed. You know? Or watch Eric Schultz. Or watch The Family. Or fucking Muggsy. Or the Workhorses. Yeah, I'll even watch the fucking Workhorses wrestle because they have some pretty good matches out at ARW. Regardless of the fact that they're also fucking mouth-breathing jackasses. You know, fucking Ched could be the Clydesdale of the fucking Workhorses. Just another idiotic mouth breather. Who fucking knows? I think they're fucking connected in some way. It looks like an inbred cousin of the fucking Workhorses. Shout out, by the way, to the Workhorses who do listen to the show. Thanks for being a supporter. And for that third one who doesn't, fuck yourself.
Since we were talking about Workhorses, I'm still awaiting the payment. So I think I should have that by our next show. That's what I understand from their accountants.
Excellent. Awesome.
I think his last name is like Baker. Mr. Baker had let me know, which I thought was interesting.
Awesome.
Baker. I think I know Baker.
Baker, I hardly knew her.
As a favor, because I think I was a little bit too mean the last time. As a favor, do you want to plug your buddy's t-shirts again?
Wait, which one of us?
You.
Oh yeah, you can buy Workhorse merch. Oh, here's the thing. I thought you were talking about, because you're wearing a Fourth Mother Box shirt. I thought you were talking about Tom because they just released.
We're not on the Fourth Mother Box yet. We're still done.
Okay, Workhorses. You like them? Even if you don't, they got t-shirts. It's on Brainbuster Tees and ProWrestlingTees.com. Be sure you buy them. And Mr. Baker, just so you know, I did make another plug, so I think whatever it is, maybe you should get a little extra. Just saying.
Yeah, put some extra sprinkles on it.
Maybe sprinkle a little extra on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So enough of that. Long story short, fuck Chad, you idiot. Fucking don't like you. No one does. Just deal with it. Do we want to talk about the fourth mother box before we dive into all the match cards and results and all that shit? I didn't get a chance to listen to the entire show. I ended up fucking living that old man life and napping today, so I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Did anyone listen to it? Did anyone want to talk about it? Because we won't be able to for 2 weeks.
Oh, I did.
I did listen to. And it's funny you mentioned old man, because Kyle, he's definitely a grumpy old man. I mean, he hates that Metallica, plays late. So, and he's an idiot.
Not a better idiot, which you can get on tpublic.com.
That's true. Hey, but we're wearing his merch.
You were. That is true. Fourth mother box shirt.
This is how much Kyle's an idiot. He doesn't even know how to say the name of the band that he was in. He kept saying Scorch, Scourge, whatever the fuck he said. And he expected us to forget about what he said. Well, I didn't forget. I made sure I remembered. I mean, it would be stupid if I forgot about 8 hours later. But hey, I'm not Kyle. I am not an idiot. And I can say Scourge, the band that I wasn't in, but you were. The second worst of the guitarists, by the way.
What, their name was Scourge?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was Scourge. Okay. Awesome.
He probably said that too.
Well, first of all, okay, the one thing is, and I don't want to put them on blast or not like that, but aren't they supposed to be making us a theme song for JFW?
That was discussed.
Wasn't that discussed?
It was discussed.
Yeah, wasn't fucking Squirtle or whatever the fuck they were called supposed to fucking like come together and make us a brand new JFW fucking song because they sent me some video from like the 90s, like, hey, listen to our shit. They kind of sound like a distorted Hanson fucking album or some shit. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, why not? I'll give them a shot. And granted, yeah, I mean, I can't name one redheaded fucking musician that I enjoy, but who knows? Maybe Tom knows a little thing or two. Fucking could diddle his thumbs on. I'm assuming he plays bass, which is the easiest of instruments to fucking play. But I digress. So Scourge, which is that pirate illness, right? That's scurvy. Mm.
Well, I mean, Kyle, he is a bit of a plague, so.
Oh, he's 100% a fucking plague. Yeah.
I mean, it says that we're too afraid to go after Tom. I mean, we're not afraid. Tom doesn't make it that easy for us to come back at him. Yeah. Kyle, everything he says, it gives us ammo, like instantly. I don't even have to write it down.
It's hard to go after a man who bases his life off of how quickly he could get through the line to get on the teacups at Disney.
Well, are we? Oh no, I better not go there.
I mean, I would. Why not? I said a lot of shit in the last 30 minutes.
No, well, because it's 2024, we can't really say that.
Oh, he did say something. He did say something about me getting in trouble. But what were they talking about? Mom jokes?
I think they're talking about the definition of the phrase "flying turtle,"
which we did not give the right definition.
Yeah, we didn't give,
because we were avoiding that. I mean,
I do love how I listened to the LAM vlog and there was a flying turtle chant.
Yes, there was.
And I love how I didn't realize that until after we made the joke about flying turtle chants. I was like, I mean, what's the big deal?
I mean, okay, so Tom did say that somebody can eat his cooter.
He's got a cat named Cooter?
I'll just leave it at that.
Isn't a cooter a vagina?
So,
never mind.
Are you ignoring me or can you not hear me? Nah, Nubby.
I can hear you.
Is a cooter a vagina?
Yeah.
So does Tom have a vagina?
He said it, so. Now I'm questioning. I'm just really questioning him.
It's
now.
like in Step Brothers. Tommy has a vagina. Tommy has a vagina.
By the way, Kyle was not afraid to go there.
Fuck Kyle. Kyle's an idiot. Kyle reminds me of that fucking like character in every movie where you have like a stepdad who just isn't a nice person and ultimately makes the woman and the baby daddy eventually get back together. Kyle reminds me of the boyfriend on Rookie of the Year. Like you really want, like, you're okay with him at the beginning. He's he's loving and caring to the fucking mom. But then once he is able to exploit the benefits of a child, then he'll fucking sell him off to the Yankees. Like, that's who Kyle is to me. Kyle is like Shooter McGavin of fucking Happy Gilmore, who's willing to burn down an old lady's house just because somebody's better than him.
And he eats pieces of crap for breakfast.
No, that's right, he does. He eats pieces of crap for breakfast.
He don't eat pieces. He'll eat the whole log.
Kyle's like that South Park episode where they shove shit up the ass so they can poo it out of their mouth. That's Kyle. Kyle is a reverse bowel movement.
Treated.
Yeah. Oh, and just so everyone aware of it, this shirt still smells like hot wings. I don't know why. It just fucking does.
Now, really quickly, I want to address some things that Tom said because while I got off easy last week,
how easy was it?
Well, let me rephrase that.
How easy did you get off?
Let me rephrase
how was it?
No rephrasing. It's already a soundbite.
Yeah, we're already out there.
I already said.
Yeah.
So
how easy did you get off?
He didn't mention me at all. Okay. This week, he had a lot to say. He called me, quote, a pompous ass prick. He also shit on, not literally, but figuratively, shit on the design of the LIM Beer Drinking Championship. My title, which I have held for many, many days at this point. 3 successful title defenses with another on the way when I defend against Danny this week at Wrigley Field.
Unless there's rain,
and I am praying not for no rain. I have been keeping an eye on the weather app, but neither here nor there. I don't think Tom necessarily appreciates what exactly this means.
That's right. I don't think he does either. I think Tom has to learn to have the respect for a guy who is carrying around a title that was custom made and ordered by his brother through a company that makes koozie belts for fucking alcohols. And if he can't respect that and the history and legacy of what that title represents from the moment it left the factory and packaged up and sent via FedEx to the fucking house of a guy.
I think it was UPS.
There we go. Awesome. Not even fucking Amazon. The legit. The OG shippers. Well, I guess that's USPS. But irregardless, let's get back to the fact that you easily got off by somebody fucking talking shit about you. Is that a common thing for you?
Well, you know what? Again, neither here nor there, but I think you summed it up well.
It alarms me. It alarms me now because I said I had a lot of episodes where I was belittling you and your friends. How easy were you getting off a year ago?
Well, I think we're getting a little off topic here. Because
we're staying focused on what you talked about. You said you got off pretty easy because they were talking shit about you.
I was off the hook.
How easily did I get you off last year when I fucking belittled you and your friends on the JFW podcast?
Yeah, it never really came into play.
Okay.
But my larger point in all of this is
fucking
Tom,
huge. Is it huge?
You did for someone who wanted to belittle the LIM Beer Drinking Championship. It's funny because it seemed like a little while ago.
Raise up a little higher. There we go. Yeah, get it in camera.
It seemed like a little while ago.
Yeah.
You did challenge me in a diss rap for this title. Now, you got to pick a lane, man. I mean, I don't know if we talked about the spinning teacups. I don't know if you're flip flopping because the last time you were on the spinning teacups, you got a little dizzy and you a little nauseous, so you shit yourself. I don't know how exactly that works. I've never been to Disney, but it's interesting too. I mean, you go to Disney a lot, but you never really talk about Mickey Mouse. You never talk about Peter Pan. You never talk about the Jungle Book or the Sword in the Stone or the Little Mermaid or Hercules or Elsa and Anna in Frozen. I mean, are you really a Disney fan, Tom? Like, when you don't talk about those things, you go to the park and you go on the rides, and that's all well and good, but I don't know. This pompous prick questions your fandom a little bit.
Right. That's right. And later tonight, he's gonna get off easy.
Hey!
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, dude, all he talks about is fucking Star Wars. Which I get it. He has another podcast, Jedi Talk, where all they talk about is fucking Star Wars. So why not have a secondary show that's called The Fourth Mother Box, where he also talk about fucking Star Wars? Solid. But maybe he's not a Disney fan. Maybe he's just a Star Wars fan. Yeah. Marvel. So maybe just like the properties that Disney owns and not so much Disney itself.
The original creations. Walt Disney.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he even know Oswald the Rabbit? Oob Iwerks. Roy Disney. Bob Iger. I know the lore in this shit, bro. You have not brought it up.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And once Pacman is done tearing through his brother's ass and comes easy, he's coming for you.
Brother.
Yeah, so get ready.
I need to think of a different way to put that.
Pacman is done jumping the bones of his fucking brother and tearing his ass up and claiming that fucking title once and for all for him. And then he comes home, listens to the Fourth Mother Box, and comes fucking easy. He's coming for you guys. Get ready, Tom, because he will fuck you up.
I don't know if I want to to all of that, but
fuck yeah, you do.
You're on my radar, Tom. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just like when your mom was asking what 69 was, like she didn't fucking know.
That's true.
Or 420.
If there's one thing I know about Mrs. Ackerman, is she knows exactly what 69 and 420 is. Because she had you. In order to fucking get it, she probably had to do both in order to fucking get it done. So shout out to Pac's mom for fucking realizing, hey, these are the numbers that I fucking live by, but I'm not gonna let my son know what it is.
I can't. I got nothing to respond to with that.
It's better you don't.
It is probably better I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Which are you wearing? Oh, you're not wearing the P-Trap shirt. Oh, okay.
I am not. That is in the hamper because, funny enough, it smelled like a donkey's anus.
Oh. Okay.
So I had to clean it 2 or 3 times. I hope I have enough laundry money. But I ate a bit of a stench when I wore it yesterday. I mean,
typical Fourth Mother Box anyway.
You should got the chicken wing. You should got the chicken wing flavored one.
Is it like buffalo? Is it like a buffalo or is it like a blazing sauce?
I'll tell you right now. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is, but like because I left it because I got delivered. I got it out of my mailbox. I had to run and grab lunch with somebody. I got back into my car. I'm like, why the fuck does my car smell like? They actually smell like TMI wings from fucking Hooters. If you ever had the 3 Mile Island wings, the absolute fucking best of the fucking sauces about Hooters. I'm like, why the fuck does it smell like Hooters sauce in here? Boom, fucking shirt. So shout out to the Fourth Mother Box for fucking actually making somebody happy in life.
Yeah.
And
yeah, man, you did say something interesting. You used the word blazing. Tom's hair is pretty blazing, so it makes sense.
Boom, gingered.
Fuck yeah, boom, gingered. Yeah. We haven't had a boom ginger since what? He was fucking going through a car wash or some shit.
That's true.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna do more of those boom ginger segments all the way. It never fucking happens again. Solid. But listen to the Fourth Mother Box. I look forward to listening tomorrow on my way into work as I listen to them on my Monday morning drives. And they're part of Freaknet Studios. So give them a shout out. While we're on the topic of Freaknet Studios, who's a guest for Steve this week? Who's on the Power Hour this week?
That would be Billy of the Whack.
Right, because we got Super Wrestlers this weekend.
That we do.
Awesome. We're about 45 minutes in, and we've done nothing wrestling really related, so let's get started with that. Let's do Defiant. Let's get that out of the way.
So I'm going to go through the card right now. We had No Coast taking on Depravity, the team of Depravity, and Depravity did win.
Pacman, wait. No Coast was there, and you didn't pick up the guy who we will not mention? What the?
I missed the
I
missed the exit, and I really just wanted to go to Hardy's. I was really rushing to the Hardy's in Dwight. Never had Hardy's before.
What?
Until today, and it changed my life, brother.
Cool. What'd you have?
Bacon cheeseburger and some fries and a Coke.
Oh,
it was delicious. We had some title changes on this show. Mike Anthony's is now the Bare Knuckles champion. We had Nick Diamond retaining his Future Legends championship. The team of Robbie Reeves and Stone Ambrose retained the DPW tag team titles against Koa Laxamana and AMB and the Kids, team of Kid Lat, and I believe the name was Kid Ryan. Tyler Bodine defeated DOC in a bull rope match. And in the main event, which is probably one of the most batshit insane matches that I've seen live, get this, guys. It is a Bloodline Rules scaffold match.
Bloodline.
And it delivered. There was a scaffold. There were chairs involved, tables involved, thumbtacks involved.
Was the Bloodline involved?
The Bloodline was not involved, but there were quite a lot of run-ins.
Okay.
Ambrose and Rivera came out. Maggie Lee and Reagan Lydale brawled a little bit. August Matthews was in the house and tried to cost Gunner the title, but August Matthews was removed from the equation by everyone's friend Chico Suave. And throughout the match, everybody, they were working up to the scaffold, and both men climbed up to the scaffold where Nick Codis, who was trying to fight to win the heavyweight championship, which was held by Gunner Brave for a year and a half, through Gunner Brave, through a set of tables. And Nick Codis won the match and ended the year and a half reign of Gunner Braves. I also noticed there was a very familiar looking referee for that match outside of the ring to monitor affairs, which I'll talk to you guys a little bit off air, but I did notice it, and I don't want to say it necessarily on air, but it's someone we all know. But those were the highlights of Defiant Pro Wrestling.
I do. I did enjoy the fact that you got a photo with No Coast.
They were good guys there.
They were. Regardless of the fact that they did kidnap Chuck Anderson, the better Chet of the wrestling business, if you will.
That he is.
But I'm going to ask, and if you guys can't answer, I totally understand. But is there a reason No Coast hasn't been to Rocket Pro?
Well, on my end, as you know, I was a general manager for a short amount of time, the greatest general manager of all time in Rocket Pro history.
True.
The only one that mattered.
Treat it.
I was not going to bring No Coast back because I felt what they did to Chet was irresponsible and unacceptable.
Yeah.
And if they would apologize, like I've been asking, then yeah, I would have brought him back. But nah, he didn't apologize. It was unacceptable. It was a crime, which they were brainwashed by a therapist to do it, which makes just as much sense as a conversation with Ched. But whatever. So yeah, that's why they on my end anyway. No Coast hasn't been brought back. I don't know why Damian Saint hasn't. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, that's me. That's on me.
Yeah. Quick update, however, I did get an official message back from ARW who confirmed with me I am absolutely not banned from ARW. I will absolutely not be arrested from ARW, and they will fix this problem for me. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can that.
It's okay to yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so all is clear. If I show up at ARW, I will not be arrested. So
that's ideal.
It is ideal. It is. Yeah, I was actually thinking because I was hoping to get to at least one wrestling show on my vacation, and through the dozen of them that were available, I did not make any of them, and I'm sorry that I didn't. The fight sounded like one that I was actually would have been interested in checking out. It sounded like actually a pretty decent card. You just ran through it. It sounds fucking amazing. So no, so maybe one day I'll check out. When is the next one?
The next Defiant, I believe that is August 10th or 11th.
Okay.
I had the flyer in my car.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not a couple months from now. Okay. So who knows? Maybe not. I mean, Dwight's not that bad of a place. It's not that far of a drive. I mean, I've driven farther. So.
And they got a Hardee's.
Ooh. Haven't had a Hardee's in a minute.
They're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make it to the next one because I really did. That was my first time there, and I did really have a good time. So definitely looking to go back.
I'm glad it was a good time there, and you had a good time. Solid way to stick to the one word.
Yeah, it was a good time. Did I mention that?
A couple times.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it came through.
Perfect. All right, let me see what I can find for POWW Entertainment real quick because I'm still unprepared.
Yeah,
they did post their results.
Yeah, I just gotta find the right one. I did see your conversation back and forth with Hedford. From I think that was earlier today.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't wrong.
No. You know what? In all honesty, that dude's character reminds me so much. I'm sorry. That dude's gimmick reminds me so much of Ched's character. It's ridiculous. It's like I listened to everything. I listened to fucking Hedford, and I'm like, you are just a mouth breathing shit spewer. I was like, oh fuck, you're Ched. Fucking A.
Yeah. Except when he types, words actually make sense.
Right? And that's another thing, too. You motherfuckers out there, when you're fucking posting shit on social media and you're trying to get a point across and look fucking like intimidating or fucking larger than life, use punctuation and proper fucking grammar. Don't send me something this fucking long that's a run-on fucking sentence. Hell's bells, brother. Anyways.
Pronouns, pal.
There we go. All right. So what was the name of the show?
It was POWW Entertainment. Summer Pride.
It was Summer Pride. Night. Summer Pride. Axel Brayu defeated Joey Mayberry. Disposable Income beat IPA. Will Emery defeated Thundercat Adonis Allen. Quinn Whittick and Mason Perks ended in a double pin, which honestly, when was the last time you saw a double pin finish?
In a while.
Right? It's usually double countouts, double disqualifications. The Reckoning defeated Heroes of Our Time. Chris Logan defeated Joey Avalon. Axel Rico beat Acid Jazz to retain the Midwest Championship. Following the match, Jazz was verbally attacked by Chris Hedford. Jazz fired Headford and the Reckoning. Fired Headford and the Reckoning left Jazz laying. So what's that? Now Steel's gone. Now Jazz is gone. Reckoning kind of falling apart there.
Yeah. And wait, it's not my fault.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if we were to really peel back the fucking layers, I'm sure we could find a reason why it's your fault.
Well, I did kick Logan Steele in the leg.
That's right. And
After
you do have verbal altercations with fucking Headford on a consistent basis.
Faction Slayer.
Crushing it, bro. Which, by the way, that shirt is available on tpublic.com now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You not only that, I set it up where not only you get it as a shirt, but you get it as a fucking hat, a coffee mug, a phone case, a tapestry like the Freaknet Studios back there. Yeah. So I mean, there's other options. You don't have to just get the t-shirt or the sweatshirt or the tank top or the zip up hoodie or the pullover hoodie or the baseball shirt or the child's baby onesie or the toddler's t-shirt, but also as a pillowcase. Want to rest your head on Nubby's fucking face? Boom.
There
right
you
there.
go.
tpublic.com. Just search Freaknet Studios or JFW.
See, I would have a problem with the pillowcase.
Well, it's not a pillowcase. It's a square throw pillow.
Yeah, it's not it's not an amazing turtle body pillow.
Oh, yeah. Ched will probably find one.
Danny,
I think, would have one in his
Well, still, I'd still hate to have it as a pillow because I do drool, and I don't want to drool on myself. So.
Yeah, you are who you are. You might believe on it. You are. It's fine.
Sometimes you drool. I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody fucking bought that pillow and it started fucking spontaneously bleeding all over the place, fucking solid.
with amazing bleeding action. The amazing turtle pillowcase.
Faction bleeding.
The faction bleeding. Oh god. Oh damn. Sierra defeated Shelly Benson. Kazayo beat Dazzling Donnie after Kazayo beat down Donnie a little bit more, leading to the Commissioner Friedman coming out only to get forked. This led to Hardcore Craig arriving, laying out the champ, and accepting the open invitation for past champions to challenge him for the June 15th show in Lake Zurich. And finally, Moondog Murray defeated Mateo Valentine in that dog collar match.
Cool.
So, Lake Zurich Showdown is the next POW show. That's going to be Saturday, June 15th in Lake Zurich at the American Legion Post 964. Right now, scheduled to be there is Terry Allen, Erica Dierico, Tiny, Mass Marauder, Shane Eaton, Tyler Sullivan, Chris Hedford, Kazayo, Mihooks, Trogdy, Caveman, Mason Perks, Lovely Lucia, Paul Tomaselli, and Hardcore Craig.
Cool.
Yeah. Sound Lucidity.
Speaking of Sierra, I read on Twitter or X that during, I believe, her match, or at least during her entrance, we had some guy trying to slap her ass. Guys, stop it.
Wait, hold on. What happened at POW?
Yeah, some fan was trying to grab at her ass.
You just don't do that.
Stop it. Stop
Jesus
it.
Christ.
You fucking scumbags. I think he was told to stop, so I think he was all good, but I just felt like it needed to be mentioned. Just stop it, guys. Just stop it. Don't be idiots.
I jump in a second because I wanted to say something about Chet, and since we're kind of talking about this again.
What, Gunderson?
Or Ched.
Oh, Chad. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, I misspoke. I know the name sounds so familiar.
It sounds so similar. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're talking about the featherless fucking bird, Ched. Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Ched von Wagner. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
That's completely unrelated. Von Jaeger.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Yeah. But here's what I want to say. So I've transitioned my role in professional wrestling from fan to back a house. And, I followed wrestling for a very long time before I moved back a house.
Hold on a second, real quick. Why don't you just call yourself a talent?
You know what? That's a lot easier. Before I moved to being a wrestling talent.
Yeah, instead of being
that sounds good. That's the first time I said that. I like that.
Instead, what was the other thing that you fucking said?
Moving back a house.
No. With a new guy on the roster or whatever.
Oh, a new roster person.
Yeah, there we go.
So, I haven't dealt with any harassment. I mean, maybe minor things, but that's just more playful ribbing than anything. But the one thing that boggles my mind is how hard is it to just be respectful of the men and women who go into that ring, put their body on the line for your entertainment. How hard is it to be nice to those who are, even if they're not in-ring talent, they can be commentators, they can be ring announcers. Respect is very, very easy, people. Like, these are people that don't have to be doing all the things they're doing on the weekends, or in some cases, 300 days out of the year, if you're in the WWE. They're people just like you. Turtle has a life outside of professional wrestling. Travis has a life out of professional wrestling. Me, I have a life outside of professional wrestling. You, when you're not at a show, you have a life outside of professional wrestling.
Well, that could be questionable for some of them.
Well, just for the sake of this.
I got you. I'm just trying to be funny.
But it doesn't cost anything to have respect for people, to not grab at them, to not private message them and harass them.
Yeah.
Just leave well enough alone, enjoy the show, buy your ticket, and treat people with respect. Because I feel, as I've watched things a little more, as I've experienced things a little more, I feel at times the respect doesn't go. Well, I'm trying to figure out how I want to put this exactly. Some fans seem entitled.
That's pretty much the gist.
And
they think they're entitled.
And they think that they are the top fan. And that they can get away and do shit that is just unacceptable. Mm-hmm. That even if outside of a wrestling setting would be completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
People be better. That's all I'm trying to say.
The pathetic thing about it is that they fucking walk through those doors and they think just because they spend $20 fucking that they have free range to act any way they fucking want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the fucked up thing about it. They think that the price of being an idiot is $20 fucking or 25 or 15 or 10, wherever you're getting your fucking, whatever you're paying your ticket for. But that entitles them to act and do whatever the fuck they want. Now, for the guy who fucking grabbed that Sierra, fucking unacceptable. Beyond fucking it. I don't even want to fucking call you the words I want to call you because I don't want this to come off as just a gimmick thing. It's fucking unacceptable to ever grab at fucking somebody.
I mean, it's not even just women. It's men, going after men or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's unacceptable. The fucking, it doesn't matter if it's guardrails or mats or whatever the fuck it is. There's a line that you do not cross at fucking shows. Perfect example is a recent show I went to. Somebody was speaking their fucking mind to the point where somebody had to tell them, settle the fuck down. And it was just them, they're getting into it, which is fine. Like, they were fine to, they're like pushing and pushing and pushing. They stayed on the other side of the line, though. But then he started saying shit. It's like, okay, he's up, you know? And again, it all comes down to wrestling is still considered a family-based fucking event. ARWPro prides himself on being family-based. SCW prides himself on being family-based. ARW prides himself on being family-based. These companies, they want families to come out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want somebody over there saying like, "Fuck you! You're a piece of fucking garbage." Like, and these are kids yelling this shit, but they're yelling it just to fucking yell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you don't have. I've never once in my entire life of going to fucking wrestling shows yelled out something that included a fucking swear word. I swore more on this show today than I've ever sworn at a fucking wrestling show. Just because it's not necessary. Because I don't want to sit there and say, "Fuck you, so-and-so, you fucking piece of dog shit," while there's a 7-year-old 4 fucking chairs down from me who's sitting there, could be their first ever show between their mom and dad. Like, oh, geez, if this is the kind of crowds that are going to be here, I don't know if I want to be here, you know? It's stuff like that. It's like you can get your point across without. Now I swear over here just because I don't know, because I can, but you can get your point across without swearing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, Steve and I, we talked about this a little bit on Power Hour a couple weeks ago with the Sky Blue situation.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I said there, and yeah, I'm a wrestling talent now, but I'm still running a fan group.
Yeah.
And I'll just say this: if anybody in the LIM or anybody that we might bring into LIM were to act that way, not only because we don't suffer drama, we don't suffer bullshit, and because of the reputation we have by the way that we conduct ourselves and present ourselves, that would not be a fit for our group, and we would not tolerate that whatsoever. So, just be better. Be better, people. I hate sounding like Kyle as much as I'm sounding right now, but do better, people.
Just do better. Yeah, just do better. It's no, and you're right. And we talked about this even before we started recording. I went through the same situation with another podcast who was part of Freaknet Studios. Everything was fine, everything was good until he started having certain perspectives and views that I didn't want my brand to be associated with him. And yeah, we cut ties. I removed him. I probably didn't do it in the right way, but I did it in the best way I knew how at the time that I was feeling. But we're still fine. Me and him still talk back and forth about either baseball or wrestling or some goofy shit. Like, we're all well and good. But yeah, it's just our views and our opinions didn't line up, and I respect different opinions, but it's how you present those opinions that, it's like, it's just not a right fit. But yeah, the Sky Blue situation, what just happened with fucking Sierra, shit like that cannot fucking happen at wrestling shows. You absolutely cannot fucking do that. You guys got to keep in mind, like that is somebody's fucking child that you're fucking doing that to, And if you could sit there and honestly say like, it's like, well, hell, if somebody did that to my daughter, I wouldn't give a shit, so I don't give a fuck if I do it now. It's like, then you're not a good fucking person, and you should fuck yourself. But just have the respect for them. They're going out there to try to put on a performance for you to have a good fucking time. They're not there. They're not fucking strippers on fucking poles on fucking stages that you could fucking like. Oh, even fucking strippers you can't fucking touch. So what makes you think
I mentioned that.
Yeah, so what makes you think you can fucking grab ass a fucking wrestler if you can't even do it to a fucking? And I'm not saying they're the same fucking thing, but just, you know what I mean? Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean.
It's not the same, but in a sense, it is, because they are performing for you, and there are rules there at strip clubs. You can't. There might be some that allows things, whatever. That's on them. Great, but a lot of clubs don't allow that, and then wrestling, you're not supposed to do that shit. Period. It's not a strip club for one, and you're not supposed. If you want to throw money at them, they'll take it. That's cool, but you still can't cross that line. Don't say some shit. You don't be grabbing them. Come on, don't even attempt to grab them. And funny thing is, as I was reading the thing on Twitter, she didn't even know what was going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think she heard, maybe she might have heard the things, but she didn't realize that the guy was trying to grab her, which is, great. She didn't know, and then maybe he got lucky, and because if she,
she would have laid him out. She would have
yeah.
And the thing is, because I don't know how the setup was for the event, but sometimes those entrance ways are pretty fucking narrow. So, and people are putting their hands out to be like, high-fived and all that fucking shit and everything. And you don't know, like, you're just walking past somebody's fucking hand. And now, I'm sure if you fucking, like, pinched her or, like, grabbed a handful of something or some shit, it'd be fucking noticeable.
Yes.
But I'm glad she didn't fucking know, because I don't know if that would have fucked with her mind in her match and everything. And being in those matches, you need to be 100% fucking focused. But yeah, no, that's not acceptable. And I'm hoping, if anything comes out of it, dude was spoken to, resolved, and he knew he did wrong, and it won't happen again. I'm guessing it's sounding like it wasn't a Sierra or a Sky Blue situation where he was escorted out because he became belligerent in any way.
Yeah.
So, So I'm sorry, Sierra, that happened to it. On behalf of men, I think that's fucking disgusting. So, especially me, like, because I do make a lot of jokes about the attractiveness of fucking wrestlers and shit, but that's just me talking about. I mean, they are hot. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Fucking women are very attractive in the fucking ring, And I've been single for a long time. I think I'm entitled to fucking talk about the attractiveness of people, but they are fucking professionals and they are athletes and they do put on a fucking show. Absolutely fucking talented people. So let's not forget that as well.
But we're in character.
This
is what we do. On commentary, in the ring, here, we're character. Even some of the things we say that might get us canceled, we do it in a jokingly way, and we kind of make fun of the bullshit that does go on.
Wait, what's a character? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, whatever that is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
to be honest, though, I do heart more female wrestling photos on Instagram than I do men. I will be honest.
As do I. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna tell you, I have liked a lot of Nikita Lyons fucking photos, not one Seth Rollins. I'm just fucking saying. I mean,
because there are, like you said, the women are attractive. We see that, and we'll comment on it here, commentary. But I'm gonna be honest. I get intimidated by these women.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared to talk to them.
That's why I don't leave the stage.
I'm admitting it right here. I will, like, I'll talk to people, but there's just times where I'm afraid to talk to, like, someone like Sky Blue or Sierra. It's because they're intimidating sometimes, and I'd rather just have them start the conversation instead of me going up to them. It's just, I don't know. I'm not that close to them, for one, and two, they are intimidating. So, and I just don't want to be put in a situation where I might be nervous or something. I don't know, but it's just me. I don't talk to people anyway.
Yeah.
This is the most I talk.
Well, I'm glad you're talking. I do appreciate it. It makes the show work.
Yeah, because this is a podcast and talking's required. So
true.
you're in the right place for that, Nubby.
I mean, I could sign language, but I don't know how. So,
well, we got video now. So,
again, I don't know how. Yeah. I'll be doing things. I'll be doing puppets, and it may not mean anything. So.
Yeah, guess the script from the Babel. Yeah. So we think sign language is puppets.
It's puppets.
No, I might make puppets.
Could you imagine how sign language was? Like, how do you tell somebody you want to hug? Get the puppet. Yeah. Fucking moving.
Like that. That's how you want to hug, right?
I'm just seeing Turtle as a sign language interpreter. The person's talking, and he's just in the corner, just going.
He job that he's not ready for, and like, tell them I said hello. Ask them if they're ready to go.
Come here. Tell
them I have to use the bathroom. Jesus Christ. Those were the only results, right? Just those two shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't get ARW. The one person I thought would have them ended up being useless. So yeah,
Wait, ARW's match card?
no, the results.
There was an ARW show over the weekend?
Yeah, at the Ville in Hammond.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Okay, yeah. Oh, and they didn't post anything online?
No, I don't. Only thing I know is James Creed defeated. I almost said Mateo. I don't know why. Oh, because I was looking at it. Eric Schultz. I know, and well, that was because that's where the shit got started with Chad. I believe. That was the post.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they didn't post anything. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot about the Ville, yeah. So but they do have a show coming up this Saturday. We got the match card for that.
yes, I have as many as they posted, so we can start there.
Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna have to get a hold of my buddy, the owner of fucking ARW, and see if he could have somebody send us these matches and everything. Which, by the way, MCW, I reached out to somebody from there. We will officially begin match cards and results from MCW going forward. So
Hey,
that'll be taken care of. So if I get them, I'll just take MCW if that's okay with you, Nubby.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah. So
whatever works for you both, just let me know.
solid. But yeah, so we will officially add MCW to our rotation going forward. And I should begin to match cards and results from them consistently. So sorry, go ahead. ARW this weekend.
ARW coming up this Saturday, June the 8th. Holy crap, we are in June.
Yeah, I know, right? I've already been 35 for a week now.
I'm gonna be 30 in a month.
Yeah, you are.
Shit.
Technically you're 30 right now, but yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, we had this conversation a year ago. I remember.
Yeah, your 30th anniversary of life is coming up, yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, go ahead, Nubby, sorry.
So ARW, the final countdown. At the Riverview Park. 2701 Ripley Street in Lake Station, Indiana. Seating begins at 4 p.m. Bell time is 5 p.m. Parking is $5. General admission is $10. One of the matches announced, Brendan Balling will be taking on Eric Schultz. We have the finals of the tag team tournament for number one contendership for the tag team titles, as it will be Death Wish taking on the Match Brothers. And for the Indiana State Championship, we have Muggsy James, current champion, will be taking on Kazile. Then, actually announced earlier in the week by your best friend of ARW.
The owner of the company? Yeah.
The owner of the company.
Sure.
It will be James Creed, your AR. No, he's not the champion. Why did I put that?
Come on, Chad. Jesus Christ.
Nick Diamond, who is the ARW champion.
That's right.
That he is.
Will be taking on James Creed and Dave Allen in a triple threat match. Then, I'm gonna assume that it's officially announced as a match. It might be Wade Evans taking on Josh Moon, as Josh Moon cut a promo on Wade Evans, and it is on the ARW page if you want to go check that out. And that is ARW Final Countdown as of right now. More matches should be announced this week as they lead up to the show. It will be at the Riverview Park, 2701 Ripley Street in Lake Station. Seating opens at 4 p.m. Bell time is 5 p.m. Parking is $5. General admission tickets are $10. I can assume it's an outdoor show if you have to pay for parking. And that's Saturday, June the 8th.
I wonder if this is one of the shows where you gotta bring your own seat and shit.
Maybe not. If they're
Not. Seating will be open at 4. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know. Maybe. To quote Bill Shelley, Maybe I'll go to that one.
Oh,
I might go to that one.
Now
Just
I
because
would go.
Just because I want to see what happens. I mean, that's crazy. I just gotta test the waters. I'm sorry. What were we gonna say, Nubby?
I wish I could go to this show. However, I will be elsewhere.
Where's elsewhere?
So I'm going to tell you that, Mr. Pacman.
Ooh, please do, because I did ask
But
you where you're
wait,
going to be.
There's more.
CSW presents Academy Upstart.
Yeah, they have the show Saturday.
Yeah.
Why is this? Now, why is it a week later or a week earlier and on a Saturday?
Well, normally they don't run in June.
Okay.
This is a special show, and they figure, well, why don't we showcase the CSW Academy? Which is what they're going to do. It's going to be featuring a lot of the CSW futures. There might be a futures battle royal. Who knows? Maybe I'll jump in it and win it.
Well, you do gotta be in it to win it. I hear that's how that works.
That is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it a lot, but apparently I don't win it, so that's fine. Yeah, it is this Saturday, June the 8th, at the Underpass Lounge, 9400 Grand Ave in Franklin Park. So it's not too far from the venue where we are normally. Front row is $30. General admission's $25. Doors open at 3 p.m. Bell time is 3:30 p.m. So maybe I could make it.
So you're saying you might go to that?
It'll be kind of close though.
It would be close because they're both earlier than normal. Because like, what do you say? ARW starts at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that?
And that is a drive.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long ARW show is running for. So I mean, but yeah, I mean, it would be a hike. Yeah, you may make the main event if anything.
Yeah, I don't go. Yeah. As much as I'd like to go, CSW is pretty much my home. So, the only match announced.
Plus the commute's a lot nicer for you.
Yeah, it is closer. I guess.
See? Oh, that's what I mean by commute's nicer.
Yeah. Oh no, commute there.
Yeah.
The commute there is shitty. No, it can be shitty, but for some fucking reason, going home can be bad at midnight. I don't get it. As they keep the thumb. But anyway,
only on video will you be able to see what happened.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I'm saying is drive time from where you live to Lake Station, Indiana, or where you live to southern Chicago. You know.
I mean, it might be the same distance depending on traffic, but going from there to there is going to be a little.
Maybe time wise, but mileage wise, and you know, your gas mileage on your car isn't dictated by the, you know, I don't know what I was saying. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, anyway,
CSW student show.
Yeah. The only match announced right now is Mateo Valentine against Shelly Benson.
Are they even students?
Shelly can be considered a student.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that is a match announced.
We've talked about it before. When ARWPro did the student show, were there actual matches, or was it just a battle royal and a tag team match? Why am I not remembering anything else?
So the battle royal featured the students. The winner got to be in the match.
The 6-man and the 6-man tag. Yeah. Which was Martin Jones, right?
Yeah. Or to those who may know him as Ace Martino.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
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 But yeah, other than that, the rest of the matches were regular Elite Pro,
Okay.
matches. So.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, the only two I remember is the Battle Royal and the 6-man tag. I just couldn't remember that.
Soul Touchers were on the card. I forgot who else. Our buddy Chad, who might be still a listener to this show. Who was on that card since you have all the DVDs?
I hope so. I hope he still listens. I still want to get him on the show one day. I want to fucking talk to fucking Norris Jones. Miss that fucking guy.
Yeah, Nubby Jones's brother.
Obviously we don't like to make assumptions too often, but do you have a rough idea? What the fuck's going on with Pacman?
What do you mean what's going on with me? I had to make sure I got my notes for Super Wrestlers ready.
Oh no, on my end you're like pixelated and shit.
Oh.
So it might just be me. Okay. I look up and you're like I think you're being phased out into the Matrix.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Do you have an assumption of who may be on the card based on the trainees, or?
I can maybe say Chris Miller might fight somebody. I say Eddie Grayson and Jack Valor will be in a tag team match. Maybe FXB. I mean, there's a whole roster just full of students.
Gotcha.
Could be on this show. I mean, Lizard Man, KJ Carter.
Yeah.
Which I slapped the shit out of in the Battle Royal. But, whoops.
Hey, you beat him last month, too, so don't forget that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I
did. Fuck yeah, you did.
Yeah. I would like to go again. That was a fun match, and I think we can do more.
Gotcha. Well, keep that thought in mind when we run through the match card for SCW.
Cool.
What's next? What else we got?
I believe I have.
Ring the bell. Oh wait, wrong part.
Perfect.
I have an AAW Day of Defiance, which is also Saturday, June the 8th at the Berwyn Eagles Club, 6309 West.
Wait, I'm sorry.
26th
What's
Street.
the name of the show called?
Day of Defiance.
What was the show you went to today, Pax?
Defiant Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, but what was the name of the show?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to remember what they called that show. 1 segundo, por favor. Defiant, we still stand.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the same fucking name. I was like, fucking people. Awesome. Yeah, have we ever talked about AAW before?
No, we never have.
All right, so why are we doing it this time? Just out of curiosity.
Just
because they didn't reach out and ask or anything?
No, I just
have we had a conversation with them?
No.
All right, Pacman, reach out to them.
I got you. I'll find my ways.
My guy.
All right.
Well, I got to go to Facebook Messenger, but yeah, find your own way. Whatever. That's fine.
Fleetwood Mac.
There we go. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
No, I was thinking you can go your own way. Go your own way.
I think Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow is a different band anyways.
Yeah, it is.
Is it Jefferson Starship or something?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think it's Jefferson Starship. No,
it is Fleetwood Mac.
It is Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, what the fuck am I thinking of Jefferson Starship for then? Way off topic. Never mind. AAW. Let's get back to that. Yeah.
AAW Nubby.
We're an hour and a half into a show that we got so much more to talk about.
So it's at the Berwyn Eagles Club, 6309 West 26th Street in Berwyn, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m. The A live taping is at 6:30 p.m. and bell time is 7:30 p.m. Front row $40. Second row $20. Third row is also $20. General admission $15. All
Nothing
right,
can
we got
stop us now. That's what it is. Because we can build a dream together. Nothing lasts forever. No, okay, no. Okay, no, sorry. Go ahead. AEW Nubby. Go ahead. Perfect.
All right, so for the heavyweight title, we got Davey Vega, who is champion, taking on Beef.
Who?
Beef.
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 Like the meat.
Is he grade A?
Like what's for dinner?
Like those old ladies, where's the beef? And he walks in, here I am, and I'm going to wrestle in this match at AEW.
Say right now, if his theme doesn't start out with that old woman saying, where's the beef? He's missing out. Also, my dad had a cat named Beef, so solid.
So was he always like, if it went missing, was he always like, where's the beef?
Nah, he wouldn't have gave a fuck. It's like, cat's gone, whatever. It was like Calico. Those things are evil as fuck anyways. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the devil.
Apparently that was my nickname in high school too, but
Beef.
Calico?
Yeah. No. Beef. For the Heritage title, we have Joe Alonzo, the champion, taking on Gary J. Then we have Shane Hollister taking on Heather Reckless. And
we have lost our leader.
We lost Travis.
We have lost. He is
gone. I think he pissed himself.
I think so. So do we wait till we get back? Do we just go through results? What do you want to do here? I mean, we're kind of running the show now. We've taken over JFW.
Kind of calling it on the fly here, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to run through it and then see if he wants me to redo it, but I'm hoping not. So, actually, that was the last match announced, but to also appear, the women's champion, Sierra, the tag champions, Rohit, Rajo, and Karam. Yes, I said it exactly how it's spelled. Marin Reed, Silas Young, Matt Fitchett, Ren Jones, Solomon Tupu, Russ Jones, Hartenbauer, Shaza McKenzie, Isaiah Moore, Koa Laxamana with Kaylees.
Oh, hey, there you go. Koa and Kaylees will be at AAW, Mr. Travis T.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I think Koa is kind of a mainstay there now.
Yep.
He pretty much is, yeah.
So that is AAW Day of Defiance at the Berwyn Eagles Club this Saturday, June the 8th, 6309 West 26th Street in Berwyn, Illinois. Doors open 6 p.m. A live taping 6:30 p.m. and bell time 7:30 p.m. Front row $40. Second and third row are $20, and general admission $15. And that is it.
That it is.
Pacman.
That's me.
Super Wrestlers.
Super Wrestlers is coming back with Heir to the Super Wrestlers Sunday, June 9th.
Awesome. Before we dive into that, what else do we have besides Super Wrestlers and SCW? Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, cool. Oh, go ahead.
So, Heir to the Super Wrestlers this Saturday, or Sunday, I should say, June 9th, at the Concord Music Hall at 2047 Milwaukee Avenue, North Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago. Tickets are on sale. I believe it's $25. Last I checked, there was also a sale going on. So I believe you might be able to get tickets for as cheap as $20. All right. So there's only been 3 matches announced on this show. Pubic Moose is putting the hot potato title on the line. Again, he cannot get rid of the hot potato title. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the hot potato title, that is for the super wrestler with the worst record. And the only way to lose the hot potato title is to win a match.
You have to win to lose, is what the key is.
That is the key.
To be a loser, you got to be a winner.
And now we actually have a match that I think Travis might have some conflicting thoughts on, because Destructo will be facing Nolan the fucking Wizard. I guess that you'll be very conflicted about how you feel about how that with the way that match might go.
And in all reality, it'd be really cool to see that match if I could find a way to do so. In kayfabe, I don't know who these fucking people are.
That is true. And for the
So how do you want me to go about this, brother?
Do you want a work answer or a shoot answer?
I can go one of two ways. I mean, how do you want to go about this? And it's weird because I understand that or super wrestlers in general, not just Dizzle, but in general. In my mind, it's like, okay, they're taking kind of like what ARWPro's concept is, but like amplifying it. Because isn't ARWPro in a sense like a different galaxy kind of fucking show? At least that's what like the perspective of it was originally. Mm-hmm. So it's like I get that there's more of a theatrical aspect, kind of like Lucha Underground.
Yeah,
more theatrical aspect of it. So when you look at All Reality for a minute, and it's awesome. Fucking Max Holiday, who's the longest reigning 3-time SCW heavyweight champion, my best friend, is going up against fucking Acid, my cousin. That's fucking awesome. Now, these super wrestler gimmicks, I don't think changes who they really are. I don't think it changes their wrestling and shit, but it should be a solid fucking match. They don't post their shows or matches anywhere, do they?
So they actually posted their last show on YouTube.
Oh, they did. So
yes.
maybe they're starting to do it.
They might be getting. I can't speak for Billy of the Whack, but I can say that I know for sure that their last show was posted onto YouTube.
Yeah, but and you're not going to be at Power Hour this week.
I will not, because I will be at the Cubs game.
Yeah, we're gonna say
maybe you should phone in a friend or send a message to Steve and ask him to ask a question.
Oh,
Steve doesn't respond to me, so I don't know.
I can work my magic. That is my name.
Have him ask the question, will these be on YouTube going forward?
I got you.
Yeah, and have him ask the way you would. Travis alone over at the JFW Podcast is just wanted me to ask on his behalf because he's the only one that's curious about it and nobody else. Can he find these anywhere? He wants to know. He's just asking. Travis, only him.
I got you. I can make it happen.
Because God forbid I want to watch too.
That is true.
It's all about Travis.
So for the prize, we will have Jordan Cross taking on Rydal. Now, the interesting thing with this match is at the last show, Ryor really seemed to start taking a particular interest in Jordan Cross, took him under his wing, and now Jordan Cross has to face Ryor's brother for the prize. And just, again, real quick highlight from the last show, some things that will likely come up on this show, as a lot of these matches have not been advertised yet. We're going to see some more interesting things for sure, especially with Vlad Bladder, who seems to have some werewolf blood in him now. We're going to see where that's going. We're going to see what's going on with Rad Blackbeard, who got bit by Vlad Bladder and is seemingly getting more vampiric in his mannerisms and the way he's going about things. We're going to also see the continuation of the saga of Cross Turnia as now, and the team of Shogun and Ryor as they have aligned themselves. So I'm sure there will be more of that to come. And especially with the result of one of the matches from last show causing Ryor to be banned from Cross Turnia by his evil brother Rydal. So there's a lot of crazy stuff that's going to be happening. The things that have been advertised, the things that have been not advertised, the teases for somebody named Biff Beware that I've noticed are sprinkled. I don't know what that's all about. That's interesting to me. So if we're going to see what exactly all of this is, make your way to Chicago this Sunday to come check out Heir of the Super Wrestlers, the 5th Super Wrestler show. Doors open at 6. I believe bell time's at 7. Be there or else, I might be upset. Because the entertainment that you will have from this show is unlike anything you will ever experience at any other wrestling show. It's out of this world.
Nice.
And tickets are available online at AXS.com or on the AXS app. The end.
The
I felt that was a good way to sum it up.
Yeah, no, I mean,
wrap it up.
It's a good way to end any fucking.
I mean, I know maybe the end is a little cliche, but
this is the end. My only friend, the end.
Alrighty.
Look at that. Flat Top fucking actually put a video out. Good for you.
Flat Top.
I put out a couple of videos. Flat Top, clearing the air, airing the. What the fuck, did Ched write this? Flat Top, clearing, airing the air on what happened between Aaron Xavier and Shawn Mulligan last month at the Majestic. Oh, wait, there's a huge matchup for that. Ooh, I may have to listen to that. Fucking knows. Okay. Anyways, so uniquely, SCW does have a show this coming Sunday. It's Sunday, June 9th at 2 p.m. The SCW 315 Bradley Music Festival event. It's a free show. So for those of you who don't want to pay for fucking wrestling because you're cheap fucks, you can watch free wrestling between 2 and 4 o'clock. It's located at the Northfield Square Mall in Bradley, Illinois. If you guys don't know where that is, Google it. You're fucking adults. Figure it out. Or if you're Ched, ask somebody to do it for you.
Yeah.
SCW is showing the SCW Nation our appreciation by having a free show at the 315 Bradley Music Festival on June 9th, starting at 2 p.m. Currently, matches that have been booked and are set to occur. First off, we're going to have a triple threat match. Winner qualifies for the Call Your Shot ladder match. It's going to be Matt Dwar versus VJ Price versus Eric Schultz. Nubby's in action.
I know that guy.
Going up against Apex. Go with that?
I'm good.
Fucking yeah, my guy.
Flat Top made that match, so I'm sure.
Natasha Crane is going one-on-one with lovely Lucia, who we saw debut against Erica Dierico a couple months back at SCW.
Pretty lovely.
She's awesome. I really like her. She's good people. Good people. If you didn't think James Creed had enough title opportunities, he's going to have another one Sunday as he takes on Terry Allen for the SCW Heavyweight Championship. Punitive Damages will be in a tag team match when they take on Odinson, the Berserker, and the Lunatic.
Hell yeah.
And I guess it seems like there's one more match, and I'm sure it is mentioned in this video. It's this huge matchup announced for this festival. So we'll listen to it. Let's see what Flat Top has to say. Maybe he'll answer some questions on why he allows fucking people to wreak havoc at his shows. You guys ready to listen to this?
I am.
Hello again, SCW Pro Wrestling fans. Another message from your president, Flat Top. I realize that Sean Mulligan won the opportunity to face Terry Allen by beating Aaron Xavier at the historic Majestic Theater, but Sean Mulligan is severely injured now and is unable medically to compete, at least for a few weeks. I've seen the x-rays and it does not look good.
Real quick, if you haven't watched these videos, make sure you do so, because this dude kind of looks like he's being held against his will and being forced to say this shit. Fucking fantastic.
Therefore, I am left with a really, really tough decision. This show deserves the best match. And Aaron Xavier left a personal message to me. I'm here to save you from yourself. Aaron Xavier, just because you eliminate a very formidable opponent does not automatically make you the number one contender for the SCW Heavyweight Championship.
I don't see why not. What else is there? Oh, yeah, Creed.
You have to earn that, like everybody else. So, at the SCW 315 Bradley, Illinois Music Festival, Northfield Square Mall, on Sunday, June 9th, I, as your president, am officially naming the sharpshooter James Creed as Terry Allen's opponent.
Okay, all right, so I already knew that. Never mind. I thought he was fucking booking Aaron into a match. It's fine. You can leave Xavier and the fucking women's champion off the show. Whatever. That's fine.
Complete aside, I've never heard Flat Top talk, and I did not expect him to have that voice. I figured it'd be deep. I thought it was deeper looking at it.
God, no.
It sounded like simp. At first I thought it was simp.
That dude talks like he fucking quilts, okay? I'm just no, fuck no. Deeper. It's not Morgan Freeman, bro.
It had that Morgan Freeman type thing, though, in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude looks like he's fucking being held hostage. He's like, God, loosen up a little bit, man. Act like you're nonchalantly not giving a shit, like you did when fucking Apex broke Chaos's arm. You know, whatever.
It's like simp got, vocal teachings from Morgan Freeman.
Though I will say with Simp, that's not actually Simp's voice, because he is a hacker and he doesn't want people to identify him. He utilizes some software to disguise his voice. But thinking about, the Tony Soprano like quality of Simp's voice, and now that I'm thinking about it, I can hear it.
It had a very software type voice that Flat Top did in the beginning. So almost like Flat Top was held against his will, as Travis T noted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm excited that SCW is doing this. Like I said, it's a great way to show appreciation to the SCW fans, and in all honesty, it's a great way to get exposure for SCW, especially with them now kind of coming into the Kankakee area as far as the Majestic. Now, they've been in Kankakee County, but it's always been like Shabans or Mantino. So it's a great way for those who are going to be at the music festival to kind of see what SCW has to offer. And plus, they get to see the fucking turtle. Come on now.
You got to see Nubby. You got to see Nubby.
Got to see the faction slaver.
Hey,
and plus, you got to...
Speaking of factions, isn't Apex part of a faction? Sort of.
I don't think so.
I mean, isn't Keist his manager?
Keist is his manager. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a faction, though. I know that Keist is always constantly scouting. So, I mean, it may be the developing of a faction, but I'm sure it'll just destroy before.
Yeah, it'll get destroyed by
Yeah,
the faction
fucking-
slayer.
that fucking
Damn
thing.
right.
I am pre-slaying
Yeah.
the faction.
You're pre-slays, yeah.
Pre-slay.
Fuck yeah.
Start a faction, pre-slay on. It's on the docket. I don't even know what that means. But.
I thought you were going for like a Brock Lesnar fucking thing. Start a faction, slay it, leave. But no, you went with docket. What?
Eat, sleep, slay a faction, leave. Repeat. We need that shirt. We need that shirt.
Lead, start a slay a faction.
Repeat. Yes. Yes. We need that shirt. I would buy that so quick.
Oh, if I could find a way to make it into like a referee fucking shirt, I fucking would. Lead, slay a faction, repeat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if any other match is going to occur. It's only a 2-hour block of shows, so I'm excited for it. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how the setup's going to be quite yet because it is going to be an outdoor event, so it'll be interesting. I've never been to an outdoor wrestling event before, so this will be new.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Wait, what was the show? What was it, Nubby?
I don't think I have.
Yes, you have.
What was it? What outdoor event was I at?
The DWA. Big
Oh
giant
yeah,
tent.
yeah, in that tent, yeah,
It's still outside.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess if that's technically an outdoor event, then I was also at an ARW one where Ivan Manson took on Buff Bagwell.
Yep.
I guess I don't really consider it outdoors because it was inside like a canopy. Like
Yeah, but
I don't yeah, but I don't know if this is that way. I don't know if there are actually gonna be coverage and shit.
Well, canopy or no canopy, it's still outside.
I guess so. Yeah, no, you are right. See, I can admit when I'm wrong. See, look at that.
Travis.
Look at me evolving. Look at me evolving. I didn't check it out yet, but I noticed Danny put out a vlog on the Lovely Intoxicated YouTube channel.
Yeah, we put out a 2-part season finale of our vlog. With
When did
all
that
the
one
highlights
out?
from May, Memorial Day.
Okay, I don't know if maybe I did see it. Maybe I did see it.
It was a 2-parter. The season finale, and then there's only like a 2-week break between seasons. So,
dude, I have season finales of our podcast, and then we start up next week. So,
there, look at us. Look at us.
yeah.
Who would have thought?
Okay. Well, go over to the Logan Intoxicated podcast and check them out. Depending on a conversation we had, this may be the last time we promote them. Who knows? You could thank Double J for that one.
Way to go, Double J.
Yeah. Way to question shit. Yeah. You're like the idiot that gets a speeding ticket and be like, well, should I pay this one while I pay these other 7?
But he can get out of a traffic ticket. He is the hottest member of LIM.
That's right.
I mean, we all.
Double J Summer's coming up.
That's true. It's coming back.
That's right. Yeah, he's able to talk his way out of everything. Speeding tickets, free publicity for the LIM. He fucking crushes it. Yeah, make sure you check out the Lovely Intoxicated Men on YouTube. Make sure you check out the Power Hour on YouTube and also the Fourth Mother Box. I know I did not listen to the show, but I did hear something about there's going to be more YouTube content for 4MB or something like that.
Possibly.
Well, they should anyways. Also,
as long as you don't have Kyle in it.
I heard there.
No one wants to see him.
Though they're kind of like doing a Fine Howard and Fine thing, from what I understand.
Oh yeah. Don't
Oh,
put Kyle
the
in it.
pass
though.
holes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass holes. But no Kyle, please.
One more thing I want
Jesus
to talk about,
Christ.
and then I'll ask you guys if you have anything you want to share before we wrap up. We talked about it last week, when we were done recording, and I want to try doing something a little bit more to kind of help promote the wrestling companies out there that we talk about. And in return, I'm hoping to kind of get something out of it. So this isn't me trying to, be a nice person. It's me trying to find a way for us all to mutually help each other. On YouTube, there's a space on the homepage of your YouTube channel where you can have featured podcast lists, podcast channels, where you can feature a channel on YouTube. And what I want to do with the JFW one is I want to feature the channels of the companies that we talk about. SCW, ARW, RPW are a few that I know that they have YouTube channels. I'm sure a bunch of other ones do too. I don't. CSW I think does, but they don't post a lot because of IWTV. I think Dreamwave is kind of in the same boat. I think they have a YouTube channel, but I think it's IWTV. But basically, the companies that we talk about, the ones that do have YouTube channels that put shows out there and all stuff, we want to start featuring them on our YouTube channel. That way, if you go to JFW Podcast, scroll to the feature channel, the links to all those wrestling companies are right there. So that's what we want. We would like to do that for the companies out there. But in return, we need you guys to share our shit. I don't think it's asking a lot for them to click the share button on Facebook. Thank you to the companies that already do. But the ones that don't, it's like we don't really ever ask for much. We get match cards and results on our own because nobody can send us their shit, which, whatever. But I've always been a firm believer that if you want to grow in this business, you have to grow together. You have to help each other out, and so this is a way to like, hey, maybe you guys can help us out by sharing the shows that you're on that we talk about, and then we'll kind of throw you on the feature. So I'm going to start doing that. It's going to be a slow process to get people on and added as I go. But if you do want us to feature your channel on our channel and you're willing to share our shit when we do talk to you, just message us on the JFW Podcast on Facebook and say, hey, you're in. Yeah, I agree. I'm up for this. Or message me or Nubby or Pax or whatever. And then we'll get that kind of set up and going and everything. So you guys want to add anything to that or?
Nah.
Nope.
You did well.
All right. Is there anything
Good job,
else?
Travis.
Is there anything else wrestling related you guys want to talk about that we haven't brought up?
No.
The one thing that I will say is regard to, we're starting season 2 of LIM content. The one thing that I want our listeners to know is that this summer, we're going to take you guys on a fucking ride. We have some crazy stuff planned, stuff that I don't think a lot of fan groups have ever done before. We're going to be integrating all the story from our vlog, our podcast. All roads are going to lead to the lovely Intoxicated movie. So the next time you see my face on this screen, the LIM summer story will be on its way. It's going to be interesting. You won't see a lot of things coming. This is the calm before the storm. Stay tuned.
How many fucking taglines you got to end with? Pick
This
one,
summer, this holiday season, this Arbor Day.
God damn it. They're like, you fucking throwing out like 6 taglines to end your fucking statement. What the fuck's wrong with you? God.
Building anticipation.
I missed this fucking show, Pacman. That guy was fucking cool. God, I like that guy.
Yeah, the new Pacman's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, no, make sure you check it out. I'm excited to kind of see the culmination, whatever the fuck it is. The end to the story. I'm kind of interested to see how everything works out and how the LI movie or whatever the fuck you're calling it ends up. I'll probably talk to Jay this Saturday, but I want to get your guys' opinion on it before it happens. How do you feel about Jordan Grace at NXT?
Awesome.
It's about time that major companies are working together.
Not only is she wrestling for the NXT Women's Championship this Sunday at Battlegrounds, but she's actually wrestling on NXT show, an actual like cable television NXT. I can't remember I can't remember her opponent, but she's actually gonna be wrestling on NXT this week, and yeah, she will be in Las Vegas at the UFC arena, whatever the hell they're calling it, to go up against I can't remember people's names. Not Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
To go against Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship. Now, I think in all reality, she's not going to fucking win. I don't think she's actually going to win the NXT Women's Championship. But could you imagine what that could do if she did?
There's going to be a lot of shit happening with TNA in the future. And I believe Jordan Grace's contract will expire next year for TNA anyway. Mm-hmm. So I think she can be a full-time member of WWE NXT sometime next year anyway, even if they do like a combination of both shows together. But I think for someone to be full member of one show, they have to be off the other.
Yeah.
I believe that's how it's got to go anyways.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see what happens moving forward. And me and Jay will probably get more in-depth conversation about it this weekend. But I want to get your guys' opinion on it because we're not talking on Monday, so we're not going to run through everything. So, and by the time it's the following Monday, this will be old news. But Pax, anything you want to add about it? Anything about Jordan Grace coming into she's not signed to NXT, just coming to NXT for a title defense. And I mean, we really haven't had something like this outside the Royal Rumble since ECW on Raw?
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing right now. I believe it's the same, but I think they're going to do it a little bit better.
I mean, I view it from the lens of wrestling history, with a lot of in the 80s, especially where you bring in the NWA champion into your territory to defend the title against their biggest star. Yeah. WWE has always been kind of an island. And now clearly we're in a new regime because something like this is happening. I mean, given Mickie James was in the Royal Rumble a few years ago as the Knockouts champion, but didn't make an appearance beyond that. Now we're actually getting to see something that wrestling fans haven't seen in a long time. Yeah. And that's what excites me is that under this new regime, WWE is going, because it's not going to end here. They're going to start collaborating with other wrestling companies. Mm-hmm. Maybe there could be a super card down the line between WWE and TNA. Would be awesome. I mean, I don't know if we necessarily get that with AEW, but I think this is good for the business.
Yeah,
because we're highlighting other companies on the biggest wrestling program in North America.
Yeah, it won't. I don't think it will happen now. How the format of everything has changed, but if War Games was still an NXT thing and not Survivor Series thing, could you imagine a TNA NXT War Games?
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Right? And imagine Ali being the one that leads that team.
Fucking A. Could you, I mean, like I said, I don't think they'll ever do a WWE TNA thing. I think TNA would probably just be NXT based. But yeah, man, dude, if they fucking kept War Games at fucking NXT level and just said NXT,
Ali and Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler,
right? Yeah, fuck yeah, fucking Heath Slater.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. You bring some of these fucking guys, fucking Matt Cardona. Could you imagine? Fucking how awesome would it be to see the guys who got released from WWE who weren't quite right for the main event level, who went off to be main event fucking guys, to fucking come back and lead that team. And you could have that team fucking win NXT if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dude, that's fucking awesome.
That's money. That's printing money right there.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe they. I'm not saying that fucking WWE listens to our show and takes our shit, but I won way more fucking predictions than I should have at Saudi Arabia. So if they end up doing fucking War Games and fucking NXT, TNA, and all that shit, I'm not saying we fucking came up with it, but we fucking came up with it. Anything else wrestling related we guys got to talk about?
Nope.
Good, Pax?
I'm good.
Okay. Guys, make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X, Just by Social Just Freaking Wrestling or the JFW Podcast. You can watch our show over at the JFW Podcast YouTube channel, but if you prefer to listen to it, you can do so on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Just search Just Freaking Wrestling, just search JFW Podcast. Subscribe, like us, go to YouTube, subscribe there. I would love to get those subscribers on YouTube up, because then I can start doing giveaways. I got some Funkos and some comics that I'd love to give away. Ooh. But I want to get the numbers on YouTube bigger so we can do a giveaway there. So if we break 100 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway, and we'll just do a giveaway every 100 subscribers we get. So, and I'll include you guys in it too if you fucking push people to fucking subscribe. I'll throw you in there. Get you some Funkos and some graded comics from CarterComics.com, and they're wrestling themed. So
now, are they graded and or raw?
No,
I understand they have them all.
They have them all, but these are graded ones.
Oh,
these are straight up graded. They're stored away. So make sure you subscribe over to YouTube. So you can follow us there, watch our show, or you can listen on any podcast platform. So that's all I got.
Time to
ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travis T.
And I am the Faction Slayer, Nubby the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am the lovely, intoxicated men, beer drinking champion, Pacman. And by the time you see me next, I can guarantee I will still be your LIM beer drinking champion.
Fuck yeah, guys. That's Pacman. Fucking blowing out his brother's ass and coming easy. And thanks for listening to an episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.